Good morning. I am teacher Anne Angyoc. Today, we will be learning some rules in subject-verb agreement. Your mastery of these rules helps you develop your oral and written communication skills. This module has different activities that will help you understand the lesson. I am the author of this module, and Jennifer Farayang is illustrator. After the lesson, you are expected to master the desired competency and to achieve the following learning objectives. First, identify and master some basic rules on subject-verb agreement. Second, construct correct sentences applying the rules on subject-verb agreement. And third, appreciate the importance of mastering the rules on subject-verb agreement in improving your skills in oral and written communication. In our previous lessons, you have been reminded how to form the singular and plural forms of verbs and nouns. Also, you have learned the basic rule in subject-verb agreement, which is singular subject requires singular verb and plural subject requires plural verb. To introduce the additional subject-verb agreement rules, here is a story for you to answer. You're going to provide the missing verbs on the blanks to complete the thought of the story. You may have 20 minutes for the activity. Okay, are you done answering the activity? Now we're going to discuss it. In the first three sentences, what are our subjects? Are they singular or plural? Correct. The subject Lolo Juan in the first sentence and he in the second sentence are singular. Thus, they require a singular verb. Meanwhile, the subject children on the third sentence is plural. Thus, it requires a plural verb. In the succeeding sentences, what do you think is the difference between the phrases a number and the number? When are we going to use these? If you use a number as part of your subject, it requires a plural verb, while the number requires a singular verb. If you did not get it right, don't feel bad. At least for now, you have learned the difference. For more examples, you say, a number of parents rushed to the grocery stores. We use the plural verb rush. Second sentence, the number of patients decreases daily. We use a singular verb that is decreases. Moving on, when indefinite pronouns are used as subjects, take note there are singular indefinite pronouns. This include each, everyone, everything, everybody, someone, somebody, something, nobody, nothing, neither, either. While there are plural indefinite pronouns like many, few, both, some, several. The number of the verb agrees with the number of the subject. Take a look at the following sentences. Somebody has an answer to the problem. Somebody is a singular indefinite pronoun, so the verb is has, also singular. Few attend the party, second sentence. Few is plural, indefinite pronoun, so the verb is also plural, attend. When we use fractions as part of our subject, does the verb depends on the object of the of phrase? Yes, you're right. The number of the verb depends on the object of the of phrase. Let's study the following sentences. 1/2 of the land was planted with corn. Second sentence, 3/4 of the houses were burned. 1/3 of the members run for presidency. In the first sentence, the object of the of phrase, which is land, is singular. Thus, the verb should also be singular. While in the second and third sentences, the objects of the of phrase are plural, houses and members. Thus, the verbs are also plural. Let's continue. What is the difference of there is and there are? The phrase there is should be followed by a singular noun. And the phrase there are should be followed by a plural noun. Here are more examples. There's a visitor waiting for you at the lobby. There are visitors waiting for you at the lobby. There is a machine being used in the room. There are machines being used in the room. Moving on. When two subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees to which subject? The verb agrees with the nearer subject. For example, either Noah or his brothers are going to the beach. What are the two subjects? Correct. Noah and his brothers. Now, is the verb are going correct? Yes, because the nearest subject to the verb is his brothers. The subject, his brothers, is plural, so the verb should also be plural. Here are more examples. Neither the guests nor the host arrives late. Either Mike or the other applicants feel nervous. Let's continue to the next rule. How about if there are intervening expressions used like together with, as well as, along with, etc.? What is the rule? These intervening expressions should not affect the number of the subject. For example, Ryle, together with his parents, attends the graduation ceremony. What is the intervening expression? Correct. Together with. Take note, this has no effect in the agreement. The subject is Ryle, and it is singular or plural? Correct. It is singular. Thus, the verb should also be singular. Here are more examples. The employees, accompanied by the CEO, attend the training. Second sentence, Maximus, as well as the other students, goes for a field trip. Moving on. Are you aware that there are nouns ending in S but singular in meaning? Can you give examples? Good. There are nouns ending in S but singular in meaning. So, they still require a singular verb when used as subjects. These nouns include mathematics, measles, politics, economics, news, physics. So, if you use them in sentences, you say, the news makes me excited. Mathematics is one of my favorite subjects. Economics shows the law of demand and supply. You can observe that all the verbs are singular. Now let's proceed with the next rule. The amounts of money, periods of time, measurements require singular or plural verb? You got it right. Amounts of money, periods of time, measurements require singular verbs. For example, 2 million pesos was donated to the foundation. 20 hours seems long enough to wait at the station. 5 kilometers is far to walk. All verbs are singular. And for the last subject-verb agreement rule for this lesson, why do we use singular verb for the noun family? Yet the word family is composed of members. Very good. We call the noun family collective noun. It is composed of members but is taken as one unit. Other collective nouns include group, team, battalion, army, crowd, audience, jury, band, choir. These nouns generally take a singular verb. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. There are cases that these collective nouns require a plural verb, but it will be discussed in the next lessons. Here are more examples. The band plays classic songs. The crowd gives a loud applause to the performance. My family enjoys camping in the woods. This is our lesson. I hope you were able to understand the rules on subject-verb agreement and you're ready to answer the activities prepared for you. In What's More, you will be presented with Activity 1, Activity 2, and Activity 3, along with Assessment 1, Assessment 2, and Assessment 3. If you have some questions, you ask help of your parents or guardians or siblings. You may also contact your teacher through text, call, or messenger. You have to answer also your post-assessment so that you will know whether you mastered the learning competency or you need to go back to the activities where you got low. Use the answer key at the back page to check your answer. This is our module on subject-verb agreement rules. I hope you will have an exciting time accomplishing the activities. Thank you and God bless.